Welcome back to another episode of To the Moms. We are your hosts, Kathy and Amaris. How is everyone
Hello.
doing?
How's everyone today?
How's your week been?
How's my week been? It's been good. It's my birthday weekend.
Yes, everyone, let's wish Amaris a happy birthday. You look so beautiful. All the pictures that you've been posting, you look so pretty.
Thank you. I told myself that I just want to go with the flow this weekend and just like see what happens. And like, it's just been like a very good weekend.
I'm so happy for you.
Weekend. I ate a lot. I've been eating.
That's good. You have to. It's your birthday weekend.
Yeah, so I'm like happy with that. But it's been a good weekend. I think my favorite day was today. We finally went to the Please Touch Museum.
How was it? Because I've been dying to go there.
It is amazing. And let me tell you something. We didn't pay anything to go there. And let me tell you why. Because they have once a month, they do this thing called Play Without Boundaries. They open before opening hours from 9 to 11. And it's dedicated for children and families who have a disability. So like the music is low.
That is amazing.
Yeah. So like the accessibility there is amazing. So I'm in a bunch of mom groups on Facebook, and someone talked about it, how like if they ever been there, how are the wait lines and this and that. And then someone was like, well, you could just go during Play Without Boundaries, and I like looked it up, and it happened to be today, May 19th.
It was meant to be. It was meant to be.
Oh my God. So I was like, we're not doing nothing on Sunday. We can get there at 9 a.m., 9:15 the latest. Yeah. So like we did. So I got tickets, and I was confused because I knew you have to pay. Mm-hmm. So I went through the whole checkout, and it was like $0. So I'm like, okay, I guess, it's free. And then we get there, and I'm like, well, I know we have to pay for parking. We didn't have to pay for parking either.
Oh,
so nice. I'm just like,
that's amazing.
We have to do this. And the kids loved it. Like, Dane was so happy. He was running around. He was ecstatic. Amazing. Cirilla was playing as well, doing like all this like little exhibits that they had going on. It was just nice. And we truly were there for an hour and 45 minutes because we got there at 9:15.
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. I got it. Yeah, we've been dying to go. So yeah,
I think the best time to go is like during that time. You probably guys maybe sleep over
in the morning. Yeah.
And we just quickly eat breakfast and go. It's nice there. It really, and they have like little tables there that if you want to eat your snack, you can. It's huge. It's huge.
I'm thinking for like Grayson's, maybe his birthday weekend.
Maybe
to try and go, or during maybe the week after or something like that.
Yeah. We'll see when they're doing, because I don't think they like announce it ahead of time. So it's today, May 19th, and next month is June 16th. But June 16th is Father's Day, and it's the day after Jasmine's graduation. So I'm just like, I don't know if we would do that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Gotcha.
Nice. How's your week?
Not good.
Oh.
Well, let me start off by telling the listeners the big news that I'm so excited to share, but now I'm kind of like nervous. We're selling our house. Yeah. We're putting our house on the market. You were the first person that I told, Amaris.
Yep.
It's crazy because like we talked here on the podcast so many times about like moving and future house and this and that, but it's like it's actually happening.
Yeah.
Which is wild. And we don't know what the plan is as far as like once we sell the house, because we don't really know where we want to put roots down yet.
Right.
We're still figuring it out, and I think that buying right away after selling just doesn't make sense for us because we don't want to commit to something that we've never experienced before. So we talk about wanting land and living like that country living lifestyle. But what if we don't like it? You know what I mean?
Right.
And then we're stuck with this huge, that's just such a huge commitment. So I think the plan is we're going to rent for a year. Maybe in like one of those areas that we've been thinking about, moving to. We're thinking West Jersey, like Central West Jersey.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll see. But it's been a shit show because we're trying to list this house, but something just keeps happening. So let me tell you, the day that we decided, like, okay, we're gonna list the house, our main AC breaks down. Like it was just so random. Like like literally after we had the conversation, I was like, this is so strange. Blue was able to fix it, no problem. Then our water heater gave out on Thursday. So we've been with no water, with no hot water. So Blue's been trying to fix it, but then our water was cut off. We had no gas for days. Like it's been bad. Like I haven't been able to shower. It's humbled me. I will say that. Like it's humbled me. Like it's been a freaking process. But and then so that happened, and then last night our stove broke down.
Oh gosh.
Like Blue's like, no, something like the house is fucking with us.
Right.
Like, no, like something's wrong. you know? Because we've never ever had to replace or fix anything since moving here almost 4 years ago.
Right.
Like it's almost been too good to us. Like, damn, like we haven't had to do anything, any like work really in this house. And of course, everything's breaking down now that we're about to move. But he got the stove to work this morning.
That's good.
We went to Lowe's, got a few parts, so that's good. But now everything is pushed back. So we were going to have our photos done for the listing on Thursday. There's no way that we can do it now because we were counting on this weekend to get everything done. But now with the water heater, Blue literally lives at in the basement. This man has been working on this thing for days, and he doesn't take breaks.
It's a long time.
Once he like sets his mind to something, like he does not stop. And I'm like, you need a break. He's like, no, like I need to figure this out.
Right.
Like he loves it. He's like, he's learning so much. So I mean, all power to you. I could never. But yeah, so that's the situation. Everything's being pushed back. So I don't know when we're gonna do the photos. Probably the week after I come back, like Memorial Day week. And then hopefully we'll list, I don't know, soon, June 1st, hopefully.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
And it's just a bummer because it's like now I'm at the point I'm like, I just want to sell this house. Like
like as is, like F it.
like all these freaking problems. I just want to sell it and be done with. It's such a process, having to clean everything, organizing. Oh my gosh, girl. It's like so much.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I know last night when you texted me, well, first off, I passed out last night. And I woke up because I was like, I have makeup on, like I need to wash my face. And I see your text and I was just like, Abraham, the oven isn't working. He's just like, what are you talking about? I was like, Kathy, she texted me, the oven's not working. I'm gonna go wash my face. He's just like,
okay.
He's like, okay, cool. We've been watching like Dance Moms for like the past week and we're like obsessed.
That's such a random show for you to watch. Like, it's just so funny. How did you even ever get into that?
Because, when you go on like Facebook and all these like random videos keep popping up, they keep popping up and they've been popping up for like years. And I'm like, I'm never going to watch on Dance Mom. I don't even know where to watch Dance Moms. On Disney Plus, I see that Dance Moms is on there and I'm like, all right,
so funny.
I'm gonna start watching Dance Moms, and I know they also had like this reunion show, and I saw clips of that. So I was like, now I'm like really interested.
You guys are invested in Dance Moms.
We're invested in Dance Moms. So we just been watching Dance Moms.
We've been watching like the most random stuff. We love like documentaries, cult stuff specifically. I don't know why we're so into that, but we are.
I mean, those are interesting, like how we got started, why people don't leave, why is it a thing in the first place.
We just saw one. I want to say it was on Hulu, and I don't even know the name, but it takes place in a Sarah Lawrence College or University. It's like in New York. It's like kind of in the Hudson Valley area, and there's like a group of best friends like in the college, and one of the girls, she's like always talking about her dad and how he's in jail, but he's there because someone framed him and blah, blah, blah. The dad ends up getting out, but then he moves in with the kids, and like long story short, it basically becomes a cult. Like he convinces these kids that he can like fix them and this and that, and then shit gets fucking wild. He's arrested now and stuff, but
yeah,
it's crazy. It's so crazy.
oh dang,
Yeah. So we saw that. We saw Baby Reindeer. Have you heard of that?
I think I saw the first 3 or 4 episodes, and I'm just
That's
like,
crazy too.
I mean, yes, it is crazy, but I don't know. I don't know if I was just getting uncomfortable after a while, and I was just like,
it is disturbing.
It's like disturbing, and I think I got to the point where shit was gonna hit the fan. I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna go to sleep.
But it's based on a true story.
I know, that's what makes me so uncomfortable about it.
And the actor is the guy, like the actual guy.
That did the stalking or was stalked?
That was stalked.
Oh.
Yeah.
I had no idea. Mm-hmm. So he's playing himself?
He's playing himself, yeah.
Damn.
I know. You're like, damn, I should have kept watching.
No, I'm just thinking he's reliving trauma.
Yeah, I know. It's so wild.
Oh.
We watched Selling OC. Have you heard of that show?
I heard of that, but isn't it like so dramatic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we like those like trash TV shows. Guilty pleasure, you know.
I love watching Love and Hip Hop. Now that is hilarious.
The Real Housewives of New Jersey is hilarious, girl. You got to get on that shit.
I need to find either Hulu or Netflix needs to put it on.
I forgot where we watch it.
Do you guys have Bravo? Because isn't it like a Bravo network show?
We don't have Bravo. I think we watch it on Hulu, actually.
Oh, really? Maybe I'll watch that.
It's good.
I've heard. Everyone keeps really telling me to watch it. I'm just like, I don't know where to watch it.
Yeah. I think for us, it's just been revolved around like trying to sell the house and getting organized, but it's just so hard.
I'm sure. Right now, we're getting our basement renovated. And I know the last time we recorded was 2 weeks ago, and it was it was going to start the next day. So now it's been like 2 weeks since they're renovating, going on 3, and they're like almost done. Nice. But they did the wall for the laundry, the washer and dryer wrong.
Oh no.
And our dryer, like the little silver coil connector, it broke. So we can't fix it. So now I have all my kids' clothes in my dining room on command hooks that I leave on the wall for like Christmas decor. So there's it looks like I decorated my house with the kids' clothes, and it's just everywhere. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I can live life without clothes for a week or until that gets done. But my kids, like I need my kids' clothes to be done.
But doesn't it like situations like this humbles the crap out of you?
Well, this isn't the first time that my dryer is not working, and I have to like leave them outside underneath the sun. But I feel like I've had like so many humbling moments. I'm just like, oh, okay, whatever. It doesn't work. I'm just going to do it this way.
Yeah, at this point, it's been the same thing. Like I've been, now that our water is back, even though we don't have hot water, I've been just hand washing all the dishes. But it's like little things like that. I'm like, man, like having a dishwasher is a luxury, you know?
Oh, yeah, for sure. No, for sure.
Yeah. And also like washing clothes. We haven't been able to do laundry. I will do laundry, but it's not going to be, there's no hot water. So I'm going to do the same thing that you've been doing. Yeah. But yeah, it's like, wow.
It's insane. I'm glad I have an electric stove because I don't have to run into the gas problems.
I know.
Like the one time that, Abe was renovating our bathroom upstairs, I remember taking like sponge baths, and I was pregnant. So I would like only like take a true shower like 2 or 3 times a week, and in between I'll just take like sponge baths.
That's what I've been doing for Grayson. I've been giving him sponge baths.
Mm-hmm.
Because
it's like, what else are you supposed to do?
Yeah. I mean, it's been humbling. I'm really trying not to complain. It's just I think the stress for me,
it's a lot happening one after the other.
Yes, but I don't even think that has been the most stressful part. It's just like the house stuff. Because we had certain things lined up, and it's like now everything's being pushed back, and it's like it's just a lot. And then Blue's working nonstop, and it's like, when do I find the time to do all these things?
Right,
you know?
right.
It's so tough.
Yeah. But I'm surprised you didn't go to your mom's to like take a shower, because I would have.
I thought about it, but see, it's like it's a trip going there.
It is.
It's distance wise, it's not like mileage wise, it's nothing, but it's like the traffic getting there.
Oh,
You
okay. I see.
know,
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
crazy. It's
Um,
crazy. It's like 40 minutes, sometimes longer. So when I tell her, like, as far as like where we're gonna move and stuff eventually, I'm like, it's probably gonna be far, but honestly, it's not gonna feel that far because we're already used to being stuck in traffic for like an
a
hour
long time.
sometimes. Yeah,
Yeah.
because Hudson
That's
County is just so
insane.
congested.
And especially where they live at too. Because I know, like for me, once I get off
Yeah,
like the turnpike, like my family is just like right there.
yeah, yeah,
But your
yeah.
family, you gotta have to travel all the way down there.
They're by the Lincoln Tunnel, so you get all that traffic, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Yeah.
just a shit show. And then coming here is traffic because then you get the Holland Tunnel traffic. It's just like a hot mess. I'm ready to get out
Yeah.
of here, honestly. I'm ready.
You're like, forget this house.
Yeah,
I'm done.
no, it's just like the city life, you guys. Like, it's like I've been there, done that, experienced it.
Like I'm done.
I'm done. I've been doing this my
Yeah.
whole life. So now it's time to
To get out.
get some space and
Yeah.
nature and quietness. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I feel that. Anytime we drive into Philly, I'm just like, I can never drive here.
I can't drive in Philly.
No, I'm not. I'm not driving in Philly, not driving
No,
in New
and why are there so
York.
many one ways in Philly? Why?
I don't even know.
Yeah, it's like there's tons of one way. So it's like if you miss a turn, sometimes you have to go all the way around.
Oh,
Oh my God,
yeah.
it's so annoying driving there.
Mm-hmm. There was one time we paid the toll like 3 times.
Yeah, I'm sure because it's like you keep it's like it's a hot mess
It
there.
was like weird. It was like, ugh. I was like, we're never living in Philly. I'm never working in Philly. Oh, speaking of working, yo, I've been saving this for the
What?
podcast.
What happened?
So I applied to a job,
You got a
right?
job.
No, I don't have a job.
Oh,
I got rejected, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why.
tell
So
us.
I applied to a I think it's like a customer representative
Mm-hmm.
for the fraud department for a bank. I'm not gonna say the bank.
Yeah.
No hate to the bank, but the bank.
Yeah.
And so after you like apply, you send your resume and everything, they then send you a link to do this whole assessment test, a series of
Yeah.
questions and a whole stimulation.
Mm-hmm.
When I tell you, when that stimulation turned on and you had to like click the button to
Yeah.
to start the call and start doing things, I like had a second. I was like, absolutely not. This customer service life over the phone, over the computer, not for me.
Like you really thought about it. Like you were like, you know
I
what?
was
No.
like, no.
Immediately no.
Yes. It was like, and I'm like, okay. And they're like, hi, I would like to open up a new credit card. And I'm like, okay. So I'm like clicking all these buttons, and then you have to click on which response. And I'm like, all these responses sound nice, but which ones do you want me? And like, I feel like I could not get past it because I have an HR mind. You stick by the rules, you stick by the
Yeah.
book. Whereas customer service, you can kind of like bend a little, this and that. So there's one of the simulations was there was a girl who wanted to have an increase of like $50,000 on her thing, or her income had to be $50,000, but it was 48, and she wanted her credit limit to be bumped up to like 5,000, and she was at like 490 or something like that. I
So
don't
you were
flipping
going
know.
through with it.
I
So
was going through with this so I can get this job.
yeah.
But like the point, what my whole point of the story is, I suck as a customer service rep because like I wasn't gonna budge because it's just like the rules say this. I'm just like I'm clicking. Sorry, the rule says this. I can't do anything. All right, I guess I can't get this couch from my like cinematic office
Yeah.
downstairs. Bye. And I'm just like, absolutely not. Like, and I had to do that like 7 times. I go through the whole thing with like different things. I was like, no, I can't do this. And then it came
No.
to like the series of like questions, and I was just like, at this point, like I don't want this job, so I'm gonna click on the answers that I know for a fact you shouldn't say. So I'm just clicking, and
Honestly,
like
kudos.
immediately rejected. I got the email. It's just like, sorry, we cannot move forward with you.
Immediately.
Immediately. And then because Abraham referred me, he
Yeah.
got the email too, like your referral has been like closed. I was like, Abraham, that job was not for me. That job was not for me. I was like, absolutely, I would rather deal with HR, manufacturing stuff than deal with that. No.
Kudos to everyone that works in customer service. Your level of patience is appreciated because
For real.
yeah, it's hard.
It's hard. And like, don't get me wrong, HR is customer service type to a certain extent.
Mm-hmm.
But like this, I was questioning like, well, what's the right thing?
No,
These
it's so hard because even like when I worked in property management, that's kind of customer service to an extent too, because
mm-hmm.
um your clients are the residents, they're expected like a level of service from you, and you have to like really play your part and like hold your tongue
Right.
sometimes in situations, and
Right.
it's tough.
Which that
Yeah.
I'm fine with. I'm cool doing all that face to face stuff. But
Yeah.
I think with this one it's like I want to open up, you know, an extra credit card. This is the
Mm-hmm.
eligibility of it, but you don't quite meet it.
Yeah.
It's like in my heart I would have done it, been like, yeah,
Right.
sure, I don't care, but like I don't know
Yeah.
this lifestyle. So I was like, sorry, can't. Sorry, I can't
I'm
do it.
so sorry.
Like, yeah, unfortunately, our policy is this because that's what you
Yeah.
hear. You hear them
Yes.
say, unfortunately, our policy is this.
Yeah.
I do apologize. So that's how I was
Yeah.
choosing those
Yeah.
buttons, but
Right. That they didn't want that apparently.
I guess now. But I remember I'm like texting Abe. I'm like, I'm doing everything on my laptop, and I'm going into like the text messages. I'm texting him like, absolutely not. I cannot do this job. I'm gonna still go through with it because I said I would, but
Yeah.
absolutely not. This is not the life
I
for
could just
me.
picture Abraham's reaction,
He was
like
cracking
what
up.
is wrong with you?
He's like it's fine. He's like, as long
Yeah.
he's like,
Yeah.
at least you tried.
Yeah.
At
It's
least you
true.
tried.
There you go.
But yeah, I've been saving that for the podcast because I was just like, this is hilarious.
So are you actively looking for a job?
No, I'm not actively looking. Just whatever comes by, and I'm like, oh, that
Like
seems
curious, yeah.
interesting. Sure, I'll like give it a
Yeah.
go. But no, like Abraham and I, we like talked about it, and overall, if I did get a job, that changes like absolutely everything.
I know. Yeah, I know we had mentioned it
Everything.
on
Yeah.
a couple episodes ago.
Yeah. So I'm just like, no, it would honestly have to be worth it to like
Right, right.
change everything.
Yes.
You
Yeah,
know,
100%.
where
100%.
this job it was work from home,
Mm-hmm.
getting similar pay as what I would have done,
Mm-hmm.
what I previously got.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, like we'll figure out
Yeah.
with like Cirilla, like we'll just think about it. So I literally applied quickly,
Yeah.
literally within like 12 hours. It was apply, finish, rejected.
I feel like I'm on the similar boat too, where I'm not actively looking, but I feel like if an opportunity came about that felt right and
Mm-hmm.
from home, I would consider it. I would consider
Yeah.
applying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, I did want to bring up one thing to the listeners tonight that I completely forgot about. I wanted to give you guys an update on Grayson's sleep.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know how much I touched on here regarding his uh Grayson's lip tie situation. I don't know if I mentioned on here before. Maybe I have.
You did. You did.
I did. Okay.
Yeah.
So when he was born, we quickly discovered that he had a lip tie because he was never able to latch on correctly when it came to breastfeeding, and that's why I ended up pumping.
Mm-hmm.
The lip tie never caused any concern as far as like eating or his speech. So when we brought it up to the pediatrician, and I know they're not really skilled for that, um she was like, well, if I don't it doesn't seem like it's bothering him or affecting his everyday life. So
Mm-hmm.
if it doesn't need to be done, then I wouldn't worry too much of it. But then his sleep kept getting like worse, and he just hasn't been sleeping through the night. Like he never really slept through the night. So I had been doing a ton of research, and I was beginning to worry that maybe the reason for his sleep issues was because of the lip tie. So when he had his first dentist appointment, they brought it up, they were like, oh, like, are you aware that he has a lip tie? And I'm like, yeah. They're like, okay, yeah. Does he have any issues sleeping? And I'm like, yeah, I wanted to bring that up. And the dentist basically told us, sometimes it can, the lip tie can affect sleep.
Mm-hmm.
But they were like, from what we find, like, there's families that do it and then it doesn't make a difference in the child's
Right.
sleep or speech, whatever the case is. And then sometimes it does work. So it's like you're kind of taking a risk if you choose to do it, like a 50-50 chance, I mean.
Right.
So we had decided to move forward with it. And a couple days before, I had this gut feeling. I don't know what it was. I think I had a dream or something, and I woke up and I told Blue, I'm like, I don't want to move forward with
Yeah.
the procedure. Like, something's telling me not to do it. And he was
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, like, I agree, like, whatever. Like, yeah. Because I was reading, like, the recovery process is really long for them, and
Yeah.
my mama heart just can't take it.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't be able to handle that.
Right.
But it's funny because literally right after that, you guys, he has been sleeping through the night. This Grace is sleeping through the night now.
Yeah.
So I just want to tell everyone that's going through the trenches right now with sleep, one day it gets better.
One day it does get better. Yep. Yep.
So yeah, 21 months later,
Mm-hmm.
we're sleeping through the night. I will say the last week he's been sleeping with us because I
Mm-hmm.
haven't been able to do the laundry and his bed sheets are not clean. So he's been sleeping in
Okay.
the bed with us. But
Yeah.
honestly, I don't care.
At this point, it doesn't even matter. You guys are getting the house ready and stuff.
Yeah,
So it's
honestly,
fine.
yeah, I'm not stressing it.
Yeah, yeah,
Whatever.
yeah.
Some days he can sleep by himself if he wants to sleep with us. That's fine
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
It's whatever he feels comfortable with,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm okay with it. I'm not like,
Yeah.
oh my god, he's sleeping. No, I really don't care. As long as he's asleep,
Right.
he's getting the rest he needs.
Right.
It's just amazing. Like, I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
it's so cool. Like, he's really sleeping through the night.
Yeah, no, good. Good for
Yeah.
but are you getting sleep too?
Fuck no. I
Oh.
I think my body got so used to not sleeping
Yeah.
well that
Mm-hmm.
I I'm still struggling with that.
Yeah,
Um
I hear you.
yeah, it's been I have to figure that out eventually, but
Yeah, no, I feel you. Thane has been waking up like 5:30, 6 o'clock. So by like 6:20, I'm just like waking up, just laying in
oh,
bed, like I am so tired, but I
oh,
can't go back to sleep. And it's been happening
that's
for like
hard.
maybe this entire month of May.
Really?
Yeah, maybe even longer. Like I'm just up.
Is you gotten used to like just
I'm just
waking
used
up?
to when I like hear him, I look at the
Yeah.
time and I'm just
Yeah.
like,
Gotcha.
all right, like let me just start waking up now. Or I just like wake up and I'm like, all right, I assume it's like 6 something in the morning.
That used to happen to me too. Or like I guess I kind of still do it. Or like I'll wake up and I'll be like
Mm-hmm.
in my mind like, okay, well, Grayson's about to get up. Like, this is kind of around the time he gets up, but then he doesn't get up, and it's like then I can't fall back asleep. It's like weird.
Right. It's so weird. It's like, oh great. Like great. I just want to sleep. I just want to sleep.
No.
Anything else to catch up on? Oh, I have my new glasses.
Oh yeah, and they look so good on you. I love these.
Thank you.
I feel like they showcase your eyes more. Like,
Yeah, I think Ray-Bans, they do like a really good job with that. This is like my second pair. I got Ray-Bans I think 3 or 4 years ago. Not like, I don't think it was this color. I think I had them in black or something like that.
that's
Or
not black.
it's like
Oh, I can't even tell. It
like
looks black, girl.
do you see that? Like how there's like a little
No.
brown? Okay. You know those like I don't want to say leopard, but like it's like dark
Yes. Yeah.
brown
Yeah.
with like
Yeah.
a little speck of a tan.
Hello.
It's that.
Okay.
It's that. But I think the last Ray-Bans I had, they were completely black, or maybe they were completely brown. I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, just new glasses. I think my eyes are finally adjusted to them. My eyesight
Oh, good.
did get better. So the
Good.
doctor was like, what you currently have is pretty strong, and that's why your eyes feel like they're strained. He's like, so that's probably why you feel just tired on
Headaches and
top
stuff.
of
Yeah.
not sleeping well.
Yeah.
So when he said when I transition to these, I'm gonna have a couple of days where I'm just going to be like,
trying to get used to it.
Yeah, and I did like a couple of days. I was like, oh my god, this is a lot. But now I think I'm good.
Yeah. Oh,
I think I'm
good.
good. Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm happy with them.
Nice. Yeah, they look so good. I love them.
Thank you. Thank you.
But let me see if there's anything on my list here. I'm just waiting to see what else breaks down in this damn house, honestly.
If anything else breaks down,
that's it.
Like,
that's it. Like, I don't even know. What do I do
it's
at that
like,
point?
is the house like, is the universe trying to like send you a message? Like, what's the message?
Right. Like, what is the message?
What is the message?
Because
like,
I'm getting the fuck out. So
right. You're like, I'm not staying.
No,
I'm not staying.
I'm not.
I'm
And honestly, guys, it's not even. I'm very grateful for this house. If there's other reasons that I just don't even want to get into,
for sure.
Neighbors and shit like that.
Yeah.
So there's reasons,
Right. Yeah. No, I think
it's not just me saying like, oh, I just want to move on,
Right. No, I get you. Trust me. No, I get you.
But it's just honestly, it's a really good time for us to sell. So we really want to take advantage of the opportunity because yes, houses are selling really high right now in our city.
Mhm.
So why not take the opportunity now,
Right.
So
Yeah. Good luck, girl. Hopefully, let's set
Thank
Kathy
you.
some like positive house vibes that nothing
Thank
else is gonna
you.
break down. She's gonna sell her house ASAP, and she's gonna find a place to live ASAP too.
I hope so. Yeah.
Mhm.
First, we'll worry about selling the house. Then we'll think about where we're gonna rent for a year.
Right.
Which is
Yeah.
scary, but
Yeah, but I feel like finding a place to live is easier than selling the house. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It'll be fun too to like look at apartments and stuff.
Apartment tours.
Yeah, apartment tours. Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah. All right, you guys. Well, that is all the time that we have for today. Thank you so much for listening in. If you like this episode, give us a rating. We are on all the podcast platforms and we are on socials. So make sure to give us a follow on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok.
Yep.
And hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week. And we'll see you next week. Bye,
guys.